Today, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Green on 3rd down. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. On play action, it's Carr. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
York able to send this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Brian Brzee able to record his 5th sack of the season. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Operating from the gun, Green. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First catch so far by Chase. It's a 1st down. Here's Richardson. Takes it to about the 37. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now it's Richardson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. You look at the Saints defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now Green from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Ready, set.
To throw is Green on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Hodges. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll run on first down. Richardson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They'll look to throw again. Again, it's Johnson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Chad Muma. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Play action. Now it's Carr. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Carr. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Jason Myers now for the extra point. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to, just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, There's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now Carr. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. On first down, Carr. Short throw to Disley. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Carr. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Carr going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now of what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
#1 rush defense in the league for a reason, and after that last play, they might want to try to go to the air. Carr now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Cade York on now for the field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. York able to send this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, end with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick one-pointers instead of three-pointers.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Operating from the gun, Green. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Looking to throw. Green got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Green throwing on first down. And that's complete to Cooks. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Green. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Green. That is caught, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll begin in the Motor City in NFC North battle. Detroit hosting Minnesota. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown reception. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jonathan Mingo, a touchdown reception. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And that game's all tied up as they play the visiting Jaguars.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. That's Olave bringing in another one. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. On play action, now Carr. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Here's 2nd and 3. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. Oh, good move. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that one too wide and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Perry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not one bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
York able to send this one through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. They don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Green.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
They run with Richardson, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Now 2nd and 5.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hodges. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Back to throw. Green.
That is caught by Johnson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Green.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Quick completion here to Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Richardson, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, this from 46.
Myers' kick is good.
And they take the lead here by a point.
So 2 lead changes already in this 3rd quarter. One side takes the lead with a field goal. The other takes it right back.
And I'm starting to get the feel that it's going to be this way all the way to the end. I hope you feel the same way because in this particular game, these two are evenly matched. Let's see how it turns out.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
A 10th carry for Kamara, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. To throw, it's Carr.
Slant pass complete to Olave.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Here's 2nd and 7.
To throw is Carr. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Coming left is Kamara. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Now Carr.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt.
Down to the 10.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Now Myers for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Carr. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Myles Garrett showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Needed 13, they got 14 on third down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Carr. Short throw to Disley. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Here's Carr to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Perry. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Carr.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
Now Carr again.
He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by... And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
And able to get this out to the 25. So time for Carr and the Saints. Down by 15. A minute 53 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Throwing his Carr. He's got his target. It's Olave.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Olave over the middle. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Here's Carr.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 score.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Panthers, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.